Hey, what's up everybody? I am Undying Blaze, and today I will be playing some Kerbal Space Program. Last time I was kind of in a hurry, so I didn't exactly survive my mission. Yeah, unfortunately that happened, so I will be attempting that same mission. Goodness. Yeah, I'll be attempting the same mission, and yeah, going up into space, doing some science out there. Not a lot of science, but a little. I'm gonna see about the possibility of getting up, way up past the gravity, actually breaking the gravity, but then turning the opposite direction and then just coming back to Kerbin. But just breaking the gravity just the littlest bit. Hopefully. That could go really, really wrong, actually. Maybe I won't. I'll see about it when I get up there. Alright, the Mooncraft Mark III. I'm so close to getting my my ladders. You know, I won't even attempt getting, like, breaking the gravity because that's so incredibly risky that, here, I've got to do this really quick. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm not going to do a thing. I don't want to break anything. Yeah, okay. I almost did a thing. But I didn't do that thing because I could have broken everything. Okay, let's just get up there. Whoa, look at the stars. This is so cool. Like, I wish that that there were a bunch of Kerbals around. I mean, it would probably reduce the frame rate a lot and really probably tempt a lot of people to kill the Kerbals, but it would look really cool if they were, like, not like here, but like maybe in the distance have groups. Shut up. Yeah, it'd be really cool. Anyway, let's just go up. That's a cool sound. Also, for the moment, no major drop in frame rate, so that's nice. I recently optimized the computer so that I could run things like Besiege and H1Z1 a lot better. So I guess I'm now reaping the rewards of doing that. Because Kerbal looks amazing. Well, at least it runs amazing. It doesn't look perfect. Yeah, this takes a really long time. But once we kind of get up there, it should be a lot better. You know, I don't know. You guys have seen all this before, so I'm just going to skip ahead to the part where I'm already in space. So I'll be back. Stage. 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 And I'm there. Yeah, I finally got all the way out as far as I needed to. I literally just stopped fast forwarding this. So, yeah, I'm going to do my science stuff now. Now, that kind of was just a, trial. See if you guys actually like me to... Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, okay. And then let's board. I'm just kind of curious to see if you would rather things like that versus me going through the entire launch. If you guys want to see the launch sequence, the flying, and all the staging all the way up until I'm in space and the entire mission, I am way more than happy to show you guys that. In fact, it's more fun for me to do. But if you guys aren't going to watch it and you're just going to skip ahead, don't bother, you know, letting me record the entire time, because, I mean, it's not like it's a waste of my time because I'm already here, but if you guys don't want to see it, there's no real point in me saying anything. So that's about as much science as I can get. Now, last time the mistake that I made was not slowing down soon enough. So I'm going to fast forward to get, like, maybe past the moon's orbit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then once I'm past the moon's orbit, I should be, like the circle that it goes on. Once I'm about there, I can probably start really slowing down. Okay. Dang, that's closer than I anticipated. Alright, so I'm already facing retrograde, so let's just slow down as fast as I can. I'm not going very fast. Maybe I'm going faster than I think I am, but I'm just gonna keep slowing down. Something's not quite right. Maybe I am going that slow? I don't know. Let's get a little bit... Oh, dang. That was holy moly. That was crazy. That was not holy moly. That was some crazy crap. I did not mean to do that whatsoever. I just meant let's get a little bit closer and see what's going on. That scared the crap out of me so hard right there. I just think that I'm going faster than it says I'm going, and I was just curious to find it out, and then I started warping through the planet. That is one thing, if you're warping too fast, you will go through the planet, so I literally saved my own butt there. I mean, doing that on purpose is cheating. Doing it on accident is just hilarious. I just have the feeling that that's not actually the speed I'm going. That's more like it. Okay. That's really strange. Okay. Well, I'll just keep on going. I could have sworn I was going faster. Maybe I just was because I hadn't decelerated as early. And it was a lot harder to decelerate once I was closer, I suppose. So let's get a bit closer. Alright. Quite a bit closer. I don't want to detach the engines yet because I don't want to risk running into them. I'll detach them when I am ready to actually fire off my thrusters. Alright. There we go. Slowing down very slowly. But I think this will be safe. This should be a safe landing. Hopefully. I have no guarantee whatsoever. I'm not skilled enough to know that for sure. Descending back to Kerbal is always... Well, not always. It's usually one of the scariest parts of the entire journey. Now that I have a lot of practice landing on the moon, like, I play this game in my free time, so I have some practice landing on the moon. However, I still can't believe that just, you know, my first attempts are successful landing on the moon, which normally, like, if you watch other YouTubers, it's really difficult to land on the moon, and I don't know, I guess I just practice enough and I'm used to there not being an atmosphere and stuff. I guess I'm just kind of used to it, because by no means was that skill. That was mostly luck and experience. And you might be able to call that skill, I guess, but no. Like, I know that I've learned from my mistakes, and that's mostly what's happened when I landed on the moon. I have made so many mistakes landing on the moon. This engine is so useless. I mean, not entirely. I might just keep using it. Good. This doesn't have a thrust limiter. I figured it wouldn't. No engines that I know of even have one automatically. I just think it would be so hilarious if all my other engines were just fine and that one had a thrust limiter. Oh my goodness. I don't know, maybe that's funnier to me than it would be to you guys. You know, I'm fairly confident that I'm far enough into my slowing down. I don't know how that works. But I feel like I am going slow enough to survive re-entry now. Well, not yet, but I will be as soon as I make this other burn. I just don't know. I'm still accelerating with this engine, so I'm going to use this one. Yeah, before I get into the atmosphere. Because while the atmosphere does slow me down, I don't want these things burning up. If I can, I would like to be able to detach myself from this as soon as possible. This is scary. Very, very scary. Oh goodness, I'm still going so fast. I'm going to enter the atmosphere soon, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I get there. Crap. Still going too fast. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Alright, face me retrograde. Please don't hit that. I'm really hoping I don't hit that. I am facing retrograde, so it looks like I'm not heading straight towards it, which is good. And here comes the really terrifying bit. Everything starts lighting up. I mean, that'll look really cool when that does. Oh, goodness. Here we go. That one will look pretty cool next to me, if it ever does. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was a little worried. Actually, I was a little jealous. That's what was going on. I did give it a little bit of momentum. Oh, I'm not slowing down very fast. Looks like the heat shield is doing fine for now. Okay, I might make this now. I'm not heating up fast enough to burn up, I think. What was that? I hope that was something else near me burning up. I actually think it was. Okay. I've pretty much survived now. I don't want to, jinx it, but... now I'm just a missile. Okay, fun. Alright, they're safe to deploy now. Wow, my heat shield only got one mark removed from it, so that's nice. Let's open up our landing gear now. Oh, I can shut that off. That'll help a lot. Alright, and this will be a safe landing, I think, no matter what. I'm still going to deploy. Goodness. I'm going to deploy my chutes on the side as soon as I can. Not as soon as I can. Goodness, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I will deploy my secondary parachutes just before I hit the ground, just like normal, so that I can ensure that I do not die for some random reason. And also I will take a temperature sample and a goo sample while I'm on the ground, and on the off chance that I have not collected that science. So, please, something? No, nothing. I'll just keep it, because what the heck. And then log temperature? Nothing. Well, okay. Let's recover this vessel and see if I have enough science for ladders. If I do, I mean, they're practically obsolete now, but still really useful. 20.4 science. However, what is not obsolete... wait, it wouldn't be obsolete, because... as you will see... so, we got the barometer, or we're getting the barometer, and the storage container for the people, and the mobility enhancer. So, just the ladder. But, so we grabbed that, which I'm super excited about. Then I'll be able to get all these landing cans and more types of ladders, which are really awesome looking, by the way. So, I finally have ladders. I'm not done with this episode yet. I want to throw some ladders onto this ship, if I can. And then I want to go to just a couple different altitudes with my barometer. Maybe try landing in a biome, take a surface sample, climb back into my ship. Maybe. I don't know about the climbing back in, but at least taking a sample or something should be awesome. First step is to set this and then move these over, I think. I think that's a thing. Is that a thing? Why not? That looks good to me. Yeah. Now let's throw some ladders on here. Where are they? Utility, I think. Yeah. Alright, and then only... Well, let's put them symmetrically. One on either side. Just to ensure that I don't screw up the entire universe. That's 4. That is... It's not what I wanted. Okay. I think that'll work. Alright. Now we put on some barometers onto here. Somewhere, because everything is... Let's take off these. Because we don't need these. We just need a couple barometers. A couple meaning 2 barometers. So first things first, let's name this Mark 4. And then we will go onto the launch pad. And then... Alright, I have an idea. So we'll go onto the launch pad and then I will climb out and do a EVA report maybe? I don't know. But first we're going to, whoa. Do some barometer checking. Hooray for barometers, I suppose. Alright, where are ye? There you... Oh, nope. Stop going down, darn it. Ugh. Log pressure data. Yay, I got 3.6 science. And... log pressure, 3.6 again. And now let's EVA with Valentina here. Goodness, if she fell, I would have been so sad. Alright, EVA report. Nothing, okay. So, might as well climb back in. And recover the vessel! And then I will launch. Don't worry, I'm not just abandoning. I already told you what I'm going to do, so stop panicking. Let's go back in there and take off in our ridiculously cool ship and fly off into space. Yep, that's the entire plan. The music is pretty awesome. If you play it for a really long, very, very long time, it grates on you after a while. But it's great for a while. Great, get it? And now I'm not going to skip my flight this time. That was just kind of a one-time for now thing. If you guys really liked the fact that I skipped it, I will be skipping them more often. But just let me know in the comments below this video, and I will accommodate you, I suppose. Alright, I'm thinking I will go north and just kind of see what happens. Because why not? Just go into a northern biome. Something like that. Not like the North Pole, I'm thinking, but like just this area. Middle, top of the map. The Russia sort of looking area of this map. Because let's be honest, from here, if anything, it would kind of look like Russia. Because you got like Africa and Europe and, I don't know, a really long India and stuff, and the biggest Australia ever. And then Russia. It's pretty much what I'm seeing in this map. I don't know if anyone else is seeing it, but it's probably been referred to if they have seen it, so... Yeah. As much as I love this facility and I've really grown to appreciate it, I really wish that they would update it and expand it to, like, I don't know, more. Like, I understand a space facility would be kind of small, but having something like, you know, maybe at least a road leading up to it that goes somewhere, I would love it if they put cities. I'm not really feeling the whole, the Kerbals live for space. I feel more like they discovered space travel, I suppose. I don't know. Like, why are they so, like, curious to go out into space when they haven't even explored their own planet at all? I mean, maybe they have, but, I mean, maybe I'm the first explorer, but couldn't you just walk and maybe build a city somewhere? I don't know. Like, I'm not an expert on this, but I understand that the point is to build space things and go into space and explore space. I get that. I am fully behind that. I understand completely. However, I am kind of curious as to what more is to be known about the Kerbals. You know, they're a very curious species of creature, I might say. So, I did say, right there. You heard me. I like lining up the rockets like this. Like, lined up from the side, they look okay, but just lining them up like this makes it look like there's just so much power behind the rocket. It's just like, I mean, there is a lot of power behind this rocket. But anyway, I have a little bit of a headache, but I'll be okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. All my water's gone. That's probably why. I need to drink a lot of water every day. I don't drink enough. Got a little bit of lag going on. Just a little, but enough to notice. Hopefully I'll be able to turn the rocket soon. That is one thing. If you're really suffering from lag, one thing that will help you, if it's graphical lag, is looking at the ground. And it'll help you just enormously, usually, because the ground is like one meter maybe to render, and it's nothing for the game. But looking out, it just is rendering whole miles. And so my first reaction is, oh my goodness, it's getting laggy. Let me increase the frame rate by just kind of looking at the ground for a second, let the computer, like, kind of think. I'm like, wait a second, there's more to render if I look at the ground than if I look at the sky, which is ridiculous, because skies are usually pretty hard to render, especially when there's stars behind them and all this shading and stuff. But in this case, the ground, there's more to render every foot that I go up, or meter. I don't know which to say. Who knew that the best job in the world, which I think is mine, could also be the most boring sometimes? I mean, no, I don't want you guys to think like, oh man, he's like sad about his job and like something. I don't know. I want you guys to think that any job that you like will probably still end up being boring at some point. And while this is an amazing job, I love this. At the same time, anything can be boring. However, I'm not bored of the job. It's just sitting and waiting for a spaceship to go up. It's a lot more interesting than watching paint dry, but it is in that same category, so. I love watching real-life rockets fly and such. What the heck? Anyway, I love watching rockets take off, but there is a point at which you're just kind of like, oh, I forgot to check the pressure. Oh well. There's a point at which you're kind of like, alright, I'm about done. You know, it's probably the point at which you stop being able to tell that the ground is getting farther away, because the way that you see things, it's kind of on an exponential level, and it's really difficult to tell that the ground is moving, even though it's moving at a slightly increasing rate. It gets boring. And so this is kind of that same, it's really interesting, like, rockets are so cool, but at the same time, they can end up being kind of boring. Sometimes. On rare occasions. You didn't hear that from me. I've never been bored by rockets a day in my life. Rockets are really awesome, though. As soon as I saw Kerbal Space program, I freaked out. Like, okay, it looked really stupid when I saw the trailers for it, but when I saw the actual functions of it and the gameplay of it, mostly the gameplay is what sold it, because, oh my goodness, I just wanted this thing right away. And I ended up playing the demo a bit. I feel like I was trying to get to Mars or something, and I ended up, like, in the demo, so, yeah, that was fun. Because none of it got saved. I don't even remember how far I was. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm now farther by a considerable amount, especially just knowledge-wise, than I used to be back when I played the demo of this game. However, it's still saddening to me knowing, like, the amount of ships that I had made and things like that. They're all gone now. My computer was wiped and stuff, so even if you could have saved it, I think they were saved. Pardon me. I believe they were saved and stuff, but the version of Kerbal was so much more advanced than the demo. I think that's kind of what it was. That the demo was just obsolete and the ships couldn't be used because a lot of parts that were used in the making of said ships were completely gone by then anyway. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of science, probably just a little, because oh, look at that, there's just a slight bit of science to do there. So what's the materials bay got to offer? A tiny bit of science. Alright, so yeah, let's just fast forward myself a little, and then we gotta retrograde ourselves. Now, I don't want there to be any I don't want there to be any shock heating whatsoever, if possible. So when I get closer to the planet's surface, or closer to the atmosphere itself, I suppose, I'm going to really try to burn away all my speed, if I can. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to risk the ship in any way or any of its components, considering this is a test of the ladders themselves and not their ability to survive falls from space. So I feel like you guys probably understand where my concern comes from. I'm really just burning this because I want to get rid of its fuel. The stage above it is the one I really want to get at, because that is so cool. I love the 7 engines. I believe it's 7? Yeah, it's 7. 7 engine boosting. It's pretty nice. And that stuff will really slow you down. My lips are so dry, I am dying. Not legit dying, don't worry. Oh, goodness. When I was younger, I really wanted to be an astronaut. I would still love to go to space. That would be so darn cool. But there's definite drawbacks to space travel. So I don't know that I would necessarily really just need to go to space sort of thing. But if it was offered to me to go to the space station or something like that, it would be the coolest thing ever. There's only a few things that would ever top that for me. Because space, just the thought of having zero gravity and just I don't know. I'm a scientific person by nature, so I think of things as it'd be so cool to see what this would be like, and to try drinking juice box in space. I don't know, stuff like that. Like, it's always intrigued me whether or not it's, I don't know. It's cool, okay? Don't hate. Alright, and now it's time to burn to keep myself from burning. Hey, what do you know? I just want to keep it under 800 and lower than that if possible, so. Okay, now we're starting to figure out we're in the atmosphere, or at least the ship is. Okay, we're going really slow through here, so this is really nice. Oh goodness. And now just realized that the surface velocity is different than the orbital velocity. Well, thank you very much. Because while I have a certain speed going around the planet, in an orbital sense, the planet is also rotating, so it doesn't account for that when I'm orbiting it, because things would get really complicated really fast. Especially when you really just don't care about the planet rotation speed when you're trying to figure out orbiting. It actually can be a hindrance to you. So, anyway, just kind of a little tidbit of information for all of you. It's still risky to deploy the chute. Not because of heat, but because of atmospheric pressure. Just fast forward a little. Alright, I'm done. I can just... Alright, it's safe now. I was just having a little bit of fun. One thing that I found out that is a real flaw with this ship design is that for some reason, I think it's because this bay is empty, the top is heavier. Okay, good. I thought for a second that my parachute wasn't there, and I freaked out for a second. I panicked on the inside, like, you know when your stomach, like, gets all crazy? Anyway, sticking to one topic for like 10-20 seconds. The top is heavier or just more aerodynamic in general, or both, so it tries to go nose down, which would be fine normally, I guess, for re-entry, except that the heat shield is down here, so there's not much else I can do other than try my best to keep it right side up when it's falling. But if I don't have any control over it, it will just tip over, which is really unfortunate. So now that we're here, we can actually land. And I'll deploy my other parachutes now. Woo. Clunk. Okay, so we're here. Now, we gotta try doing this goo. I'm pretty sure I've already done it. Yep. And now for this, log temperature. Okay, nothing. Crew report. Nothing. I'm not even gonna save it. It's so worthless. Alright, so now let's try going down the ladders for the first time. Please don't glitch out on the landing gear. Yay! That's a success if I've ever seen one. And nothing. Surface sample. And nothing. Get out from the ground. Come on, Valentina. Work with me here. And now, let's climb back in. I don't know why climbing out is an option when I'm on the ladder. Alright, I'd say that that's pretty much a success. How much science did we get? That is a good question to ask at this moment. Alright, we got 13, so that equals 25.5 science. What can we get with 25.5 science? Well, a good load of nothing, actually. Thanks for asking. We can get some aviation stuff, but that doesn't really help us a whole lot with our current endeavors to stay out of the atmosphere. Really, though, I don't know what to do, really, with all these parts. like, I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make airplanes and stuff, but I don't know. It's supposed to help you with flight and stuff. I guess for re-entry, it could help you to make, like, space shuttles land and such, but aside from that, I don't see how it will really help me gain science. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but, like, in the science archives, it doesn't seem to say, I don't know. Yeah, there's not... It doesn't seem like going certain speeds in atmosphere horizontally will help me at all in any way. So, yeah. I'm going to end this episode here. I have taken enough of your time with my chatting about science. I will see you guys in my next episode. I really hope you guys like this series. I enjoy making it as much as it gets a little tedious. It's still super, super fun, and I look forward to going to the other planets. I've personally never been on any of the other planets, so this should be really awesome. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, enjoy. Bye.